Alright guys, so today we're gonna be doing what if Deku had the Gum Gum Fruit Part 7. So when we last left off, the sports festival was about to begin, and yeah, when Midnight said to go, Deku used when he was using Deku was like, it's gonna be easy. So then he uses he uses the Gum Gum Fruit, and then he stretches out his legs, and then he jumps, and then he propels himself forward, and he dashes all the robots at full speed. Remember this, full speed. So that means I don't know, his speed is at without one for all, using only the Gum Gum Fruit. His max speed with only the Gum Gum Fruit is Mach 2, at most Mach 3. Then he hits the robot at full speed, and then the robot absolutely exploded. Bits of the robot came falling off. All the way, the contestants were in shock, and they were still at the starting line, and Deku was all the way at the middle of the race. So they got angry. Bakugo was getting super mad, so he uses explosions more ferociously, and he goes more faster. He uses explosions more faster and more stronger. He was able to almost catch up to Deku. So, but he was whoa, you stupid robots, get out of my way! So then he does that, and he destroys almost all the robots. And then Bakugo went by, and then Todoroki froze the robots, and then made an ice field again. And then he made an ice field. So then Todoroki was using his ice to slide. So then let's just say Deku already went into the mines, and Bakugo and Todoroki are about to catch up to Deku, and Deku's like, I guess it's not gonna be so easy after all. So then he full cowling 5%. So then he jumps up in the air, and then he propels himself forward, and then he finished it. And remember, the mining was a long way. It was so long that Deku had to think of a strategy, because he couldn't go through there in the original. Even with using one for all in the original, he still couldn't go through there. Sorry for the background noise. So then Deku won. So then Deku went to the finish line, and he won 5 minutes before Bakugo. Bakugo went second place instead of third place, because Bakugo had that adrenaline rush from watching adrenaline rush because of watching Deku win first place, and then he got super angry. He's like, I was supposed to be first place and everything. So then he uses his explosions with the adrenaline rush, because now he has an adrenaline rush. He's sweating more, and then when he sweats more, his explosion gets more powerful. So yeah, so then he was in a tie with Todoroki, but because of his adrenaline rush, he pushed through and he got second place. Todoroki was angry. He was like, I could have gotten first place if I wasn't twiddling my thumbs with the robots. So then they have the cavalry, the cavalry battle. So Deku picks his teammates. So his first teammate is Uraraka, and then his second one was Shoji, because he could do the same thing he did with the Mineta. Because remember when Shoji shielded Mineta in the cavalry battle? Yeah, he could do that. Oh, you could do that to Deku as well. So then the third and last teammate is gonna be Dark Shadow, and they all agree. So yeah, Uraraka's at the bottom, Deku's at the top, Shoji and Dark Shadow at the sides. So they begin. So like when they say, when Midnight says go, Deku's like, oh Waka now. So then Owako's like on it, and then she uses her zero gravity quicken everybody except for Deku on the team, of course. So that means the team is much more lighter, and they don't want Deku falling off because of being light. So then Deku was like, we don't really need a fight or anything. We already got the 1 million point headband. We got the highest points anyways. So Shoji, shield me. So then Shoji's like, right. And then he uses his like arms, I think, to shield Deku. So now Deku and his team is shielded. But then Bakugo challenges Deku, and then he's like, stop being a coward, Deku. Come fight me like a man. And he shoots explosion. He does the explosion at Deku. But Deku Shoji was like Shoji released like the shield, and then Deku's like, is that all you got? And then he punches Bakugo in the face, sending him flying. But luckily, Kirishima, Mina, and Zero catch him in time. And Kirishima's like, are you okay, Bakugo? And then Bakugo's like, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine, you bastard. You didn't need to ask me. I'm always fine. So then Bakugo is about to fight. About to use his biggest explosion. But then Monoma came in. So because Bakugo is more like angrier in this timeline, before Monoma could even do anything like except like from like talking, like Bakugo, he's like, get out of my way, and then he throws an explosion at Monoma. But Monoma didn't have any time to copy it because he didn't like tag Bakugo and like copy his quick, so he didn't have time to do that. So then Monoma fell earlier. Because of this, Bakugo was able to challenge Todoroki. So Todoroki and Bakugo was about to clash, and Deku was about to the Deku and Todoroki and Bakugo were like about to clash, but then Deku joins in and he's like, don't leave me out of the fun. So then Bakugo's like, wait, Deku, what about your plan? The plan isn't needed. Besides, I'm strong enough to handle this on my own. So then they're like, okay, fine. And then Deku's like, let's go, charge. So then Uraka's running, and then he's about to clash too. But then before this could happen, Midnight says, Midnight says, time's up. So then they stop and they have like a little break. And then basically so like Todoroki and Deku they're having the conversation like in the original. So Todoroki's like, there's something going on with you and All Might. And then Deku's like, what do you mean? You have the same power. You have the same power as All Might, except for the stretching. That's an odd one to me. And remember, when you turn into an All Might type of figure, the physique, All Might's physique, you are All Might's secret love child or something? And then Deku was like, what? No, that's not it. So then Todoroki's like, whatever the case is, I'm gonna beat you only using my eyesight. And Deku's like, we'll see about that. So then the break's over, and then they begin. So like midnight says, so midnight, so like this time, so like it was Deku versus Shinso. Yeah, it was Deku versus Shinso, and Ojiro told Deku about it. And Deku's like, this is gonna be easy. Now that I know his quirk and his weakness. So then they begin to get popped up, and as soon as the midnight says go. Well, no, not midnight. President Mike. As soon as President Mike says go, Deku rushed at Shinso and punched him without using the Gum Fu or the One for All, because he didn't want to like hit him. Didn't want to hit Shinso really badly using that. So then he punched him just like without using his quirk, and just that enough was able to send him flying out of the ring. Because remember, this Deku, like in his base form, is many times stronger than All Might. So unless he holds back, he's gonna one-shot everybody. So basically, Deku then begins to begins to cheer, and he's like, I won. And then all the matches go the same, and then it's time for Todoroki versus Deku. So as soon as President Mike says go, Todoroki begins like shooting ice at him, and like Deku's like, is this all you got? I'm disappointed. And then Deku like shoots like Deku, you uses One for All, and then he like shoots like he picks his finger, and then he like creates a huge shockwave that destroys all the ice that Todoroki made. And Todoroki's like, with just one flick of a finger. So then Deku's like, you can't outrun me, Todoroki. So then he attacks Todoroki with a flurry of punches and kicks. With a flurry of punches and kicks. And then Todoroki's like, he's like bruised up, and Todoroki's like, you're only using half of your power, why? And then Deku's like, if you won't use your fire sight, I won't use my other power. If you won't use all your power, I won't use my power as well. So, all my power as well. So then Todoroki's like, so stubborn. So then he begins shooting more ice, and then Deku knocks it all out, and then he just punches Todoroki right in the face without even using One for All. And then Deku's like, it's yours, not his. It's your quirk. You could use it as you see fit. So then it clicks in Todoroki's mind, and as soon as it happens, fire begins to develop in the arena. And then all the ice from Todoroki other side was melted off, and then Todoroki was like, you brought this on yourself, Midoriya. Don't ask me to hold back anymore. And then Deku was like, I wouldn't even do a thing. I like fighting strong opponents. So then he begins to get ready. Like they begin, and then Deku was like, if you use your full power, I'll use mine as well. And then huge smoke coming off. The Snake King. And then he never did this before. And then he's like, Snake King, full cowling, 20%. And then smoke covers the arena. It's like electricity all over. And then he comes. He's like, he uses all of his power he uses all of his power, and he's like 20%. No, not even that. 1,000,000%. And he actually goes 1,000,000% instead of like Deku. He pushed his body into making it seem he was 100%, not 1,000,000%. But this Deku actually 1,000,000%. So then he's like, and Todoroki's like, you're actually using your full power this time. So then Deku's like, Delaware, Detroit, smash! So then he does it, and then they clash with Deku with his fire. Well, no, Deku with his with his Snake King mode with 1,000,000% of one for all, and then his Todoroki with like fire and ice. He's actually using it at the same time instead of switching it like in the original. So then they get ready, and then they clash, destroying all the they were about to put the walls up, but it was too late, and then they clashed, and then you see there was a bright light shining, dust begins to cloud the arena, and then only one man stands proud, and Deku puts a great smile on his face as he says, I am the victor. And then he's like as buff as All Might, but then everybody's like having flashbacks of All Might, so they think that is this kid the next All Might? So they think that Deku is the next All Might, and then Deku powers down. Deku powers down. It was too much for his body to handle, and then he falls to the ground, but he's not passed out yet. And then Deku's thinking, this power, if I can control it more properly, it will be of great use to me. So then he looks at Todoroki out of bounds. Todoroki's in the hospital. His stomach is most of his bones are broken, and Deku's I feel bad about it. Because I went full power. I have to control my power. But Todoroki was healed by Recovery Girl, and this is the first time getting healed by Recovery Girl. And Todoroki got good stamina, so he's healed. He only needs a few weeks of rest, so then he could go back to the school and stuff. Because yeah, so then that's it for today, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.